Hey, what's up, nerds? My name is Trogdor, and welcome back to another Pokemon Draft League. So you may recall I was doing this this one league called the NPA. Not that NPA, but a different NPA. I honestly don't know what it stands for. It just kind of go with it. So that season finished. I kind of did terribly. Went 2-9, I think it was. Yeah, so that was season 9, and we're already back with season 10. Decided not to do like a formal draft analysis or anything for that, just because taking this league a little bit more casually than the NSTL, even though this time around I did in fact draft my team myself. Go over that in just a sec. My opponent is Cohen, or Panda, who was actually last season's champion. So already like hit the ground running, like probably one of my toughest opponents right away. Yeah, we also lost to Cohen last season. I honestly did not like the team that I had. It was just too many glass cannons, and I'm not very comfortable playing like that. But then again, I haven't been in enough leagues to know exactly what I do like, so I'm just trying out something completely different. Quickly going over what I drafted. I decided, well, I wanted some like really thick boys. Like, I wanted to get Celesteela, but it went literally first round, and yeah, that was just not happening. So instead, I went ahead and picked up Clefable and Dragonite as my first two guys. I decided not to bring them this week, just because. So getting some really fat, also hard hitters. Decided to go with Tangrowth. You'll see I am bringing my Noodle Man this week. I got Mamoswine just because I literally don't want to face it in any team. Yeah, Mamoswine's insane. It's also like a really fat, really hard hitter, can destroy teams with its dual stab. I have Mega Aggron. You'll see it there. Really, really thick boy. Mono Steel type, which is fantastic. And it's just takes so many hits, and it's got a really high attack stat, so it can just about take any single hit and hit hard really back. And every time I've seen people use Mega Aggron, I was like, yeah, I can dig that. I like it. I also got my Hot Rotom, my Easy Bake Oven. I've got Slowking, so with Slowking I've completed a Regenerator Core with Tangrowth, and with Slowking and Rotom I have a pretty nice Fire Water Grass Core that can both be defensive. Well, it's a very defensive core, but everything has offensive capabilities as well. Likewise with my Fairy Dragon Steel Core, I've got Clefable and Mega Aggron, which are mono Fairy, mono Steel, which is great, and then Dragonite, which is just kills everything. So lastly, I got Aerodactyl, Hitmonchan, which you'll see on my roster here. Hitmonchan, I honestly wanted his older brother, Hitmonlee, for spins plus unburdened capabilities, but instead I just went with Hitmonchan because now I want to believe that it is highly underrated and can actually do work. Aerodactyl, just because my team is slow as dicks. Well, that's not a fair comparison. Some dicks can be extremely fast. My team is slower than molasses or something like that. It's a slow team. Aerodactyl's a speedy boy. And I also grabbed Frostlass for the ghost typing, for the ice. Well, no, I already had Mamo with Ice Shard. Mostly for ghost, mostly for spikes, and also for some speed. My Z users are Dragonite because I can. Frostlass because it gets a lot of really interesting status Z potential. And there are just a lot of really spicy memes that I can run with that. And then, what do you call it? Aerodactyl also because, Supersonic Sky Strike. My opponent's team is Jirachi, Togekiss, Nidoqueen. Well, oh my god, those Hax gods, Jirachi and Togekiss on the same team. Disgusting. Nidoqueen, which I always lose to because, I don't know, you may have seen me go up against that in NSTL. I don't really like it. Weavile, Talonflame, Ow, Mega Blastoise, which is insane. Hariyama, which I have myself in my other league, and I know how fantastic that is. Druddigon, Gourgeist, Manectric, and Kingler. The Z Kingler. It's also Z Jirachi, which is, why would you do anything else? And Z Talonflame. Of those, you will see my opponent decided to bring Weavile, Talonflame, Mega Blastoise, Jirachi, Druddigon, and Nidoqueen. So really solid team on my opponent's part. Has got some really thick guys with some heavy hitters in, Weavile. That Jirachi could be offensive. That Blastoise is going to give me a hard time. So I decided to bring Aerodactyl, Slowking, Tangrowth, Rotom Heat, Mega Aggron, and Hitmonchan. Let's get right into the battle. So I'm a lead with Aggron as he goes for Jirachi because I want to get my rocks up. U-turn does it basically gives me health back. So I get up my rocks, and that Druddigon is could be annoying. I get Toxic as he goes for rocks. So that thing is on a timer, which is great. Tangrowth comes in and he brings in Nidoqueen and he goes for a sub, which is interesting. So luckily Knockoff is able to take that sub out. So I die for so remember that time where I forgot Nidoqueen was a poison type and I calc that I could probably tank an Ice Beam, but it didn't calc for a Sludge Wave. Good job me. So looking at the amount of health that he's at, I'm pretty sure I can KO with Earthquake from Aerodactyl. So I go into that, take rocks damage, but no big deal. But he lives. He lives and takes me out with Ice Beam. I am terrible against Nidoqueen. Apparently I was calcing for like 64 or 100 HP investment, but yeah, he was fully bulk. So I lose 2 Mons to Nidoqueen for literally no reason when I could have just gone Aggron and yeah. Anyway, I go into Hitmonchan and Hitmonchan takes the first kill from my entire season. I love Hitmonchan now. So Druddigon comes in as I go for an Ice Punch. That does a lot of damage, and he's Rough Skin Rocky Helmet, so yeah. I'm paralyzed now, but that's okay because I'm already pretty slow, and yeah, I've got priority. Second kill of the season goes to Hitmonchan. All right, so far my MVP, absolutely. I go into Rotom for some reason because this is a Mega Blastoise and Hydro Pump kills me. I guess for this entire battle, I just forgot what are types. What are type charts, Trogdor? Rotom is fire type and Blastoise is a water type. That doesn't work. It's not a counter to Blastoise. So I go into Slowking. He gets rid of rocks, so now Talonflame and Weavile can do stuff as I go for a Calm Mind. I'm Colbur Berry, it's Colbur Berry, so that Dark Pulse does 2 damage, and I get a second Calm Mind, so now nothing is really going to work. Psyshock does a fair amount to Talonflame, and if he had taken rocks, that would have done, almost killed him. So Scald takes him out, so I'm, it's 3-3 now, but I'm kind of on the back foot. And I had the Colbur Berry for Weavile, so it's able to take me out. But luckily I'm Hitmonchan, and I can scare it with Mach Punch, but instead I predict he's going to switch, go for the Drain Punch, get some delicious HP back as he starts flinching me to death. So my last-ditch effort is to go for Mach Punch, which does a fair amount, but yeah, Ironhead is able to take me out. So Aggron comes in, and literally nothing can KO me, except for 700 Ironheads, so we're going to watch him get 700 flinches as I go down. Not just kidding, I get a crit Earthquake, which I don't think that crit mattered. So Blastoise has Aura Sphere, and yeah, I'm not living that. So good game to my opponent. He messaged me and said, why didn't I bring Mamoswine? And I was just like, I honestly don't know. Because now that I look back at it, yeah, Mamoswine just bodied his team, like it does for every team. So that was a pretty good game for the number of just why would you make that plays that I made. Switching in a Rotom to a Blastoise, keeping a Tangrowth in against a Nidoqueen. Oh my god. Because I needed that Tangrowth to take on the Blastoise. That Rotom, I was actually Scarf Rotom with Will-O-Wisp, which I could have gotten on the Weavile, and then Aggron would have been able to take it out. But yeah, I played okay, not really. My opponent played very well and got a very well-deserved win. So we're off, right off the running board, running start, 0-1, and that's basically how I started last season. Well, then again, last season I had a team that I did not draft that I did not like. But this team I like so far. I like being able to actually live hits and hit back really hard. So I'm going to keep doing that. So next week I'm going up against Fizzy Stardust. Yo, Fizz, again, one of my best buddies. And he's got a scary team as well, but I think we're 1-0 against Fizz right now, which is like, wow. So I actually think I can go 2-0 against Fizz, even though he's got like some really good front office boys that aren't me anymore, because why would I help him prep for my own team? Yeah. So we're going to be coming to that battle probably next week. I don't really have these on a schedule. They're just like, hey, I feel like doing a thing right now, and I get them up. So yeah, that's been this battle. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you want to stay tuned for more of this content and more of my other leagues, and I don't know, maybe I'll do some math videos and play Minecraft and stuff, but mostly Pokemon for now. Anyway, subscribe if you're new, toss this video a like, comment about the worst play that I made, because I think I know what my worst play was, but you can mention that in the comments below, and I'll see you for more videos soon. Alright, cool. Bye.